Okay, so like, who hasn't heard of Pokemon, right? It's like this iconic game series that's been around forever. But ever heard of like the darker side of Pokemon, like the stuff that kind of keeps you up at night? Yeah, we're going there today into the world of Pokemon creepypastas. Think internet horror stories, but like for gamers. These stories they often get passed around as true, which makes them even creepier. And today we're going to do a deep dive into one that's pretty messed up, called Buried Alive. It's all about this creepy encounter in the original Pokemon Red and Blue games. So get ready to find out if this thing is legit or just a really, really good scary story. Buckle up. So anyone familiar with Lavender Town, even the name is like kind of spooky. It's known for creepy music and like the Pokemon Tower, which is basically a giant Pokemon graveyard. But this creepypasta, Buried Alive, claims that there was something way worse hiding in the tower than just like your average ghost Pokemon. Like imagine you're in the Pokemon Tower and you run into this thing, but it's not a normal Pokemon battle. It's like this decayed, almost human-looking figure. And instead of attacking you, it like begs you to join it. Super creepy, right? But it gets like way worse. Yeah. People who claim they've encountered Buried Alive report some seriously messed up stuff happening. Glitching screens, these awful sounds coming from their Game Boy speakers. Like, can you imagine? And then the game just crashes. But not before they see their character getting dragged underground by this creepy figure. I mean, that image alone is enough to give you nightmares. Like, even if it's not real, just thinking about it is freaky, you know? So what makes this creepypasta so effective? Like, why does it stick with people? Well, I think it's because it plays on our expectations. You know, Pokemon's this game we associate with, like childhood and fun, right? But then you take this innocent thing and twist into something dark and disturbing. That contrast, it really amps up the scare factor. It's like finding out your favorite childhood toy is cursed or something. Right. But here's the thing. Despite all the details and like the vivid descriptions, there's no actual proof that Buried Alive ever actually existed in the game code. No videos, no modified game files that show it. So was it a glitch the developers removed? A rumor that like spiraled out of control? Or was it never there to begin with? Just someone's imagination. It's like a ghost story almost. This lack of proof, it makes the whole thing even more mysterious. It lets our imaginations run wild, you know? Was it a secret the developers hid? A mistake they erased? Or just a really, really good story? That uncertainty, it's part of what makes creepypastas so compelling. It makes you question everything. Like, what if it's real? All right, but seriously, why are we so drawn to these creepypastas? Even if they're not real, they still freak us out. What's up with that? I think it's a few things. First, there's definitely a nostalgia factor. You know, these stories often play on our memories of games and shows we loved as kids. They take something familiar and twist it into something scary. It's like revisiting a place you haven't been to in years, but finding it all messed up and creepy. It messes with your head, you know? And then there's just the thrill of being scared. Yeah. It's like a roller coaster. It's an adrenaline rush. Humans, like, we've always been drawn to scary stuff. Creepypastas, they let us experience that fear in a safe way. We get the thrill without actually being in danger. There's something deeper going on too, I think. These creepypastas, especially the ones based on like familiar games and shows, they exploit our fear of the uncanny. You know that feeling when something's just a little bit off? Like it's familiar but wrong somehow. It's unsettling. It's the fear of the safe becoming unsafe, the known becoming unknown. And stories, they have this power to transport us, to make us believe in things, even just for a little while. Creepypastas, they often use realistic details and believable scenarios, which blurs the line between fiction and reality. And it makes us wonder, like, what if? What if this actually happened? So even if Buried Alive is just a really well-made creepypasta, it still makes us think about some interesting things. Why does this story in particular resonate with so many people? What is it about hidden secrets in our favorite games that capture our imagination? Maybe it's a reminder that darkness can exist anywhere, even in the most innocent places. Or maybe it's the realization that the digital world, like the real world, is full of mysteries. We just don't know everything, and that can be kind of scary. So yeah, Buried Alive. True or not, it shows us how powerful stories can be, especially in the digital age. They can spread like wildfire, change and evolve and take on a life of their own. It shows how fascinated we are with the unknown and our desire to find meaning in the things we love, even if it's kind of creepy. As for the truth behind Buried Alive, well, I'll let you decide. Maybe next time you play an old game, you'll remember this story and think, what if? Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.